But it'll be a big moment. Get him out of the house. Something must have happened.
So, y'all had a 10-point lead. It came down to me. I know you've had a lot of games like that. Like, how satisfied were you about just getting out of here with a win, but how concerned are you with?
I ain't quit saying concerned all the time. I'm never concerned. Like, it's part of the game. They made some threes, and, we had 3 to go up 12 with Kawhi's shot. He missed it. They came back and made 2 threes, cut it to 3. We missed a couple free throws. And they're a good team. They got a lot of good talent, and so this is a good win to come here on the road to play this team who's fighting for something as well. And it was a huge win for us, so I'm not concerned about anything.
That's good.
Thank you.
Is this another case of how playoff games can play?
Yeah.
This gives you another example of what it takes to win games like this?
Yeah, it definitely does. And they had a good offensive rhythm going that first quarter and a half, and we couldn't stop them. And then I thought the last 6 minutes of that second quarter, we really locked in defensively. Was able to come in at halftime with a 1-point lead and was able to extend that in the third quarter. But, they're a good team. It was Zach LaVine's making tough threes and making tough shots. They're a tough team, and so it was good, like I said, to come out with that win and hold this team to 100 points. And we only made 7 threes tonight, and so this is a tough, gritty win for us, a playoff-type win.
As a coach, when you're trying to teach and improve the team, all these moments where you can have teachable moments where you don't want James missing 2 free throws, but he does. You don't want the turnover.
Right.
So these things you go like, okay, guys, if we don't finish out, this is what can happen.
Yeah, and we understand that, and free throws is part of the game, but down the stretch we got to get the ball in bounds, and it just didn't happen, but it's something to learn from, and we'll just go from there.
Coach, what's the ideal situation to be in? Obviously, you're in what you're in right now, but these last couple of games, you're playing games that they matter, positioning-wise, going into the playoffs. But is it better, I guess, from a psyche standpoint, to already have known where you're going to, be at in the standings, like games before the season start, or is this good tune-up league?
No, I'd rather be in, like you said, win 49 games, and if you don't win Sunday, you got a chance to be 7th, and so, we just got to keep scrapping, keep competing, one game at a time. It is what it is, and but you ain't never think you win 49 games and still be in the play-in, and so it is what it is.
What did you like the most about how exactly you guys defended?
I thought the physicality was good. I thought, we probably our pickup point with LaVine was a little too high, which put our guards and put Zoo in a tough position because if you have that much space and he's able to get to that three-point line and Zoo comes up, he can drive by him. So I thought we should have just, shrunk the floor a little bit more, not picking up so high. And that's what, I thought really hurt us. And let them get downhill offensively or get to that three-point shot. So I thought we had to be better with that.
So in that first half, Kawhi, I think he had 20.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a case of him having been in moments like this before and knowing what to do and how to do it, and you guys could rely on him?
Yeah, starting slow the way we did offensively, and he had it going. Him and Norm, I thought, had it going early, and so once Kawhi has it going, just ride that wave. And then they started double teaming him and blitzing him and stuff like that. But I thought he did a great job of carrying us offensively in that first half, and then second half everybody kind of got going.
Coach, forgive me for asking. I have to ask a hypothetical somewhat. With the play-in situation, the way it's structured, you have the 8th seed, which is 8 games ahead of the 9th seed. And then all it could take is 2 wins towards the end just to wipe away that whole 8 games. Oh, you said that?
No, you said that pregame.
Oh, you went on that round?
No, just kind of silly.
I always agree, with Adam Silver, I usually, he was here today. I need to talk to him, but
I thought you said you was going to talk to him.
I didn't know he was here. But
Now you know.
I'm going to give him a call. But it is tough. It's a tough situation, like you said, because if you're 9 and 10 games ahead of the 9th and 10th seed, and then you fight this hard to get here, and then those teams are good. You got Memphis, Minnesota. Phoenix is in with Booker, Durant, and Beal, like AD and Dallas, and those teams are good enough to win 2 games. All you got to do is get hot for 2 games, and you're in the playoffs. And so it's tough, kind of like to disregard the 82 games that you played during the regular season, and it comes down to 2 games. And anybody can get hot. Anything can happen, and so it's a tough situation.
About the miss free throws, turnovers, play defense now.
That's all it's about. It's the next play, so how can you be stuck on a pass at that point? We had another play, a very important possession. So,
What helped you get off to such a great start tonight compared to the last time you played the Kings?
Just a different game. Every game's different. Can't play the game perfect, and it was just how the game was played tonight.
How do these teams like Sacramento, the way they defend, you say it's a different game and everything, like how do they give you different looks and help you like prepare for what you're going to see in the playoffs if you guys can advance to the playoffs?
Just extra bodies. It's like every night, you know what I mean? Crowd in the paint. That's what they did tonight for all of us, whoever has the ball. Just trusting one another and, just passing it to the open man.
The game against Golden State is Sunday is either basically win in the playoffs, lose in the play-in. How do you view this game? How do you look forward to it? Is it something that you look at any different than any other game, even though it's
It's basketball. Just the outcome is going to tell what happens. So just go out and play. That's all you could do. Play and have fun.
I felt like just the intensity of the game tonight. You guys have been saying it's been playoff basketball for a few weeks now. How can that prepare you for postseason play?
Just like you said, everybody wants to win. It's coming down the stretch. So, anything that's like that, or a team that you're playing that's, trying to win every possession, it only can help.
It's this All-Star break. You know what I mean? Like teams are fighting for their lives, and each possession matter, each game matter. You know what I mean? So tonight was no different.
That pretty much tells the story of the Western Conference. For you guys, how all these games close, where you know that y'all have to be on y'all piece of cake.
Yep. I think everybody feels like that. You know what I mean? So, on the road, Sacramento, they fighting to stay in. I think 9. 9 to have a home court playing game. So for us, it's and we're trying to figure out, fighting for our lives as well. You know what I mean? So it's we knew how intense this game was going to be, and we figured a way to win.
Yes, I did you guys, 49 wins? And if you don't win Sunday, you still, as Ty told me, had no clue you guys would still be a playing team. Are you cool with the system that we have in place now? That either you win playoffs?
I don't know what you want me to say. I guess they put the play in for more excitement, but it is what it is. We can go out there and win. That's it.
So how much do you look forward to Sunday's game then, knowing that what's on the line?
Every game I look forward to. It's no different. Thanks, Sean.
Triple-double finishing that game, but when the ankle kind of pop up,
We got into the third quarter. Stepped on someone's foot, I don't even know, but I was able to play through it. Got a little swollen after the game, but not too bad.
How do you feel like your team got through this one? It feels like a lot of these games, they've either come against teams that are shorthanded, you got up and blown some teams out. What was it like to have to, finish this game all the way through and run through the team?
Gotta win. We needed a win. We got a win. We got it done. Felt good.
I didn't notice until your coach told me that if you guys win at Golden State, you're in the playoffs. If you don't, you're in the play-in, which sounds kind of crazy.
High stakes, huh?
How do you feel about that, man? Well, you take the high stakes, right?
Feel good. It's been like that forever. Imagine if we didn't win all these games, So that's what we wanted. We got a lot of wins lately, but other teams did too. So one game, playoffs they're playing, so it's gonna be fun, man. That's a good team over there. They've been playing well. They've been playing well. They got a lot of experience, a lot of playoffs games together. So got to be locked in. We got we got to beat the team we've been all year on the defensive end, and it's going to be tough, but I think we're in a good spot, so it's going to be fun.
When you even begin, like, we don't like talking, or I don't like answering about the next game after a game tonight, but game is early Sunday, and because it's so big, when do you start thinking about that? When you start studying and getting yourself mentally prepared for a game like that?
Right now. Right now. As soon as I get out of this locker room, I'm sure JVG will be on us. So, gonna send me a text this long about all the coverages, what we want to do, how they play, and yeah, get ready right now. It's a pretty important game, so it's gonna be fun.
So I'll ask you, Draymond is playing a lot more at the 5 since Jimmy got there.
Yeah.
How does Draymond at the 5 with all those perimeter players kind of change things for you compared to when you was going up against Trace Jackson Davis, Kawhi Leonard earlier in the season?
Well, it's different, man. He's initiating a lot of their offense. He's in a lot of handoffs. He's, got to be up because stuff is coming off. You got he's really good with the keeps and the handoffs. A lot of guys try to overplay him to, kind of blitz stuff, and he's really good with keeping that. So it's different with him. He can pass, and it's going to be different. Defensively, he's really good. He's aggressive. He gets into you, into your body. He's physical. So it's a way different look than the other guys.
I was going to say, because it's been a minute since you've played them, does it feel like you guys are playing differently? How much can you take from?
Not a lot. Not a lot. It's they're playing a bunch of different guys in the rotation than they were playing last time. We're playing different guys. It's a one game. Winner gets to the playoffs, so it's going to be way different than the games we played earlier in the years. Those 3 wins that we had early don't really matter now. So it's going to be a whole different basketball game.
Thanks, Sue.